folks. Doug Rice. It's the Doug Rice Show. Hey, the Doug Rice Show. What is the Doug Rice Show? Well, folks, how we doing? What the fuck? That's as good as it gets, okay? There's gonna be no fucking improvement there. This is the raw, the uncooked Doug Rice Show. Welcome, motherfuckers. 1:17 Phoenix time. And I am still irreverent. Haven't cut my hair in a few. I'm gonna let that fly. Don't give a fuck, because I'm not gonna be made up. When I talk about the Doug Rice Show, I'm showing you, is it? If and when I get the goddamn, want to do something, clean myself up, I'll do it. Otherwise, just you'll get raw, unfiltered motherfucking shit. Here's the reason why. That's what they're giving us. Yeah. See, that's what we're left with now. The raw, the uncut. Yeah, that's who's trying to run shit. And they're making a fucking good try. How's everybody doing? This is the Doug Rice Show. Welcome. Thank you, one and all. Well, what is going on, folks? What isn't going on? What haven't you heard? They are now talking seriously, exactly the way I've talked for the last, 10 months. I've been saying the same shit. And now suddenly it's bleeding into what I see presented to general society. The fact that now they're taking serious the fact that white supremacy wants to run shit openly. Which, it's a thing. I get it. I've said before, I had this conversation early with my wife. And, the thing is the weakest of them is being overrun by the most coward of them. And that's just the fucking truth. Because cowards feign bravery, and weak people will not do a goddamn thing. And this is the thing. I watched today sorry guys. I watched today. I watched Joy. I watched Joy read. The reason I watched the readout, first, she's a sister. Sorry, she might be an immigrant. I don't know, but she's black enough for me. My point is though, I also watched her transition. For a long time, she fought off the deadening of her hair. For a long time, Joy Reid, the readout, now having her own show, they've made her go mainstream, and yes, as all the rest, her hair must be pressed flat into submission, into a deadening, in order to fit in, to get along, to look like. Don't fucking say another goddamn word. That's the absolute truth. I don't need to hear anything else. Listen, our hair has properties. Those properties give the opportunity for an absorption of light into the copper within our hair. Look it the fuck up. Damaging our hair in any way, shape, or form, taking it from its unnatural to, its natural to unnatural state is not good for us and fucks with our minds. You'd be surprised what fucks with motherfuckers' minds they doing around here. But anyway, Joy Reid, good chick, like her. Saw her today as they talked out what they are attempting from January 6th to today, before January 6th, involving high up individuals who are in their fucking feelings about a country that's getting taken from them. Okay. I watched the panel of people and understood that at no point will any of those people talking do shit about Donald Trump, Proud Boys, the guys that did the Tiki Torch thing, that did a revisit last Saturday. This time they got the shields. Did y'all see that shit? Yeah. They're serious about this shit. They're serious about planting the flag of white supremacy dead center, United States. And folks, let me tell you something. Don't fall for this shit. Don't fall for this shit. Do not, please, Don't take a side. Don't take a side because listen, both sides equal white supremacy. One is more recessed than the other. One is less vocal than the other. One is, a lot more polished. On the Democratic side, we have years of polishing white supremacy within the ranks of the Democrat, interwoven so beautifully a tapestry of racist sentiment, of bigotry, of marginalization, mitigation, of us dying and nothing happening, of dancing all over us and just giving us shit, generally. The Democrats have that down to a science as they beg for the votes that we continue to give. And so, they don't differ from the Republicans who are now more or less in your fucking face, flat out white supremacists. Not a problem. That's what we're about. That's what's happening. Deal with it. Whatever. Now that's the Republican Party. So if you choose either side, you're going to be left the loser if you're a Hebrew. Nobody's looking out for us. Don't let anybody tell you the different. But it's an interesting thing to watch as they tear apart at each other. I got on today to say that we are in a de facto civil war right now. As we sit here, all of us together talking amongst ourselves, hoping motherfuckers got the temerity and good sense to mind their fucking business. They are fighting one another. And for God's sake, it's really getting sinister. Somebody gave Donald Trump $1 billion and they don't really want to tell you who it was. Go figure. Matt Gaetz, this guy just as greasy a fucking, just horrible dude. You can just, the grime is all, grimy. He's a grimy dude. Matt Gaetz is a grimy dude, okay? It may not be Gates. It's Gates. I'm looking at Gates. Gates is grimy, but the other guy is leaving to go join Trump after he got $1 billion. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. The guy in the Intelligence Committee. Now, as they gather together their forces and they've put together a good strategy so that if votes happen and they don't like the outcome, they can just reverse the shit. Now, everybody probably looks at that and goes, so the fuck what? I need everybody to understand something. I need everybody to really sit and think, what's going to happen if through some crazy fucking circumstance, Donald Trump escapes, evades, is elusive to justice, and slips, slides, and back somersaults into the White House again, with all his cohorts taking care of the states and the government? What do you think happens to us? I'm going to let y'all just think about that for a minute. What do you think? It's going to bode well for us? They already don't want Martin Luther King taught in schools. They don't want whatever they call critical race. They don't want history taught in the schools. They want an erasure of us. And if they get their wish, we will be gone. Perhaps even changed. There'll be a new Negro. Oh, dear God. Do you know what kind of Negro male makes these motherfuckers comfortable? It ain't me. Do you understand what's going on here? Here's the thing. First, I'm looking at their ranks. I'm looking at the folks who call themselves white people. These are the folks who call themselves, okay? And it's a sight. And I need to say that overtly, outright. I mean, what is going on there? It's not a good look. I don't understand. Is this the cream of the crop? Is this the best of the best? Is this what you've got now? Is this it? Because if it is, we're all in fucking trouble. And what's interesting is they've allowed now those who they used to think were the lowest form of themselves. Now those motherfuckers got power. Real power. And they loved the 1860s. I just don't, if you don't think so, then why are they petitioning in their schools to bring back slavery? If they aren't giving their children the idea and the atmosphere for them to do some shit like that, partner, I don't know. For me, that's not even a joke. Saturday, they came with new fucking shields. The same dudes from Charlottesville renamed themselves after getting fined $25 million and showed up to say, we are still here, motherfuckers. Now what? This is why I do what I do, because they're not playing. They feel themselves right now. You notice they did that shit and left? No problem. I don't think y'all just heard what I said. Do you notice a group of these motherfuckers walked their asses up there with shields and shit, were escorted by police, went up to the Lincoln Memorial, did whatever the fuck these clowns do, and then turned around and left without being stopped, put in jail, put on, targeted, ID'd, frisked, nothing. And I heard that some of them were left behind because I understand there was a U-Haul truck full of them, and that U-Haul box truck full of individuals, an illegal way to transport people, I might add, was stranded and some were left behind. This is the unification of stupidity that we are now threatened by. These people are represented in state government. These people are running for office. And the most terrifying aspect is these are overt, out and out right-wing white nationalists that get in front of a mic and talk that talk and then say, vote for me. And you got nerve to walk around with a goddamn grin on your face. What's so fucking funny? Okay, so, wow, it's getting deep. It's getting deep. Here's the deal. Now, y'all need to brace yourselves. Okay, because Russia is up Ukraine's ass, and they're going to walk right up there. That's it. That's happening. Biden has already determined he will give the go. We've already got the sanctions already mapped out. We know how we're going to navigate that. And right after that happens, of course, well, China's going to do their thing. And of course, nothing will happen from that. And we're going to live with that shit. You know why? Because they've got shit that we don't got. One of them, Russia, said today, I posted it. I backed my shit up. Said they could turn the United States into a nuclear fucking ash pile. You could do that to us? Really? Just a radioactive ash pile, I believe they said. You guys read it, right? I begged them to take that nonsense some fucking place else. Negroes ain't in that shit. Fuck, you gonna get caught in the crossfire. You motherfuckers want to fight? Motherfuckers go fight somewhere else. I don't even believe this shit. They want to fight everywhere. If they don't want to fight at home, they want to fight abroad. If they don't want to fight abroad, they want to fight a dude. And I know that was pretty good. I'm sorry, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, folks. So today's show really just talks about, you know, the things that I've been telling you. The fact that white supremacy is really making a college try. Now it's being discussed seriously, openly, by people who will not do a goddamned thing to stop it. Just watching the cowardly brave up against those who have not an ounce of bravery in them, nor the inclination or proclivity towards stopping motherfuckers they consider their own people from acting a fool. So nobody, you know what they said? They said they're giving themselves permission to do this shit. I need you to hear that, people. The angling against one another for combat is 60% of them welcome violence to resolve this supposedly put to bed circumstance, whether or not Trump has been elected. The numbers say no, the naysayers say yes, and are ready to get the fuck down about it publicly. And you had better remember where you were the first time you heard the first shot that started the open Civil War 2.0. And please, whatever you do, we don't have to be freed. Technically, they're not fighting about us. So really, we have no stake in this game. We should be able to just to tiptoe around the whole. Excuse me, I'm trying to go to Circle K, excuse me, I know you two I just want to refill my coffee. If y'all could just hold off. Hey, Negro, thank you. So you guys okay? I know you guys are brothers or cousins or something, right? I know. It's not about us. Don't blame us. Hey, it's my coffee. I appreciate it. Listen, let me back my car out. You two can just start fighting each other, okay? Okay. That's how we play this shit. We're not in this shit. Not a single brother, sister, Hebrew should be involved or even have an opinion. I don't give a fuck. If they ask you, I don't know. I don't care. Really? We're not in it. Did you not know that? We're Hebrews. Maybe this is the time to let them all fucking know. Here it is. Listen, when they start throwing shots at each other, everybody have it ready, right there on the tip of your tongue. When they say, well, where you stand? We Hebrews. What? I know it's a new thing, but you guys were fighting, so y'all get at it. What's that we were talking about? Don't worry about it. And we just walk away. So we can just avoid, and those of us who have sense, you better do that very goddamn thing I'm telling you. I'm trying to give you game here, y'all. Don't get involved in these folks' shit, man. We have never been a part of their shit. I don't care about Crispus Attucks. I don't give a fuck. Please don't tell me about Crispus. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. What? I don't care about Tuskegee Airmen. No. They came back home and a few of them were strung up, weren't they? What do you talking about? They loved us so much. They come back from uniform in World War II. What happened to a lot of us? So don't fucking tell me about all the hero shit in this god-awful... Are you serious? We cannot suffer from Stockholm Syndrome any longer. We ain't got to do shit. Just recognize, hey, you know what? How we got here, that's what's up. Wait, no, bro. How we got here, though, that's what's up. I'm good. No, I'm good, bro. Y'all, that's y'all. Y'all go ahead and take care of that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a wait for the kingdom. And y'all be basic and shit, right? Just keep that over there now. All right, cool. That might throw them off. Now, y'all better heed something, because they're going to ask you to choose sides. Oh, you think that shit ain't coming? We've got one of us already running for office for Trump. God bless her. Right? And she's literally in front of a camera saying, I'm awaiting Trump's endorsement. Sister, please, somebody get her. Somebody get her, man. Tell her, sister, hey, come here. We ain't doing that no more. You didn't get the memo. We ain't a part of this shit no more. We done. Yeah. Yeah, I just tell you, I didn't know if you knew, right? We don't sign up for this shit no more. They done killed one too many of us. And we're done. No, Republican, Democrat, fuck you. Bye. No, don't ask for my vote. Don't ask for my opinion. Don't ask for my support. Don't ask for my money. Don't ask for interest. Guess what now? I'll pay you back. I won't ask you for shit either. So let's see how this rolls. We might have enough to make it on our own. I don't know. What? You really want to go there? Let's take black dollars out of the fucking equation and let's see how you act. I bet you'll leave us alone. You better leave us alone. Leave us alone. Let y'all two, y'all go at it. So, brothers, we're slaves now. So what? What? All of us should be like, what? It's not about us, Gus. It's about you, boo. What? Because they will shoot at you. Choose a side publicly and partner the no, don't do it. They're going to hold you to whatever decision you make, part. It's like joining a gang. Now, you prepare for what's coming now. You hear? Because it's going to be in the streets now. You hear me? Blue and red. We've been through that. That's what we tell. What y'all doing? Oh, man, that's 90s, man. We good. Y'all go ahead and work that out. We good with that. We worked that out way back in the day. I know y'all got guns and shit, so Us Negroes are going to be back here. All right. And y'all, whoever wins, just let us know, because each one of you treat us, virtually the same from different directions. So it really don't matter who wins. I'm just saying, don't ask us to vote. Best shot wins, I guess, right? Till kingdom come, motherfuckers. Bye. Y'all don't see it? I know you see it. Y'all don't see the civil war they are in right now. They're embroiled in a civil war right now, as we speak. It's dangerous, too. It's dangerous shit, man. These motherfuckers are plotting and planning, and it's dangerous. And the thing is the pundits get on and talk politely about this fucking shit. No, motherfucker, are you kidding me? Find some place to go. You better figure it the fuck out. You know what? Let me tell you something. Nobody thought World War II was starting until the motherfucker began. And I'm going to tell you something, because I've read it. We are juxtaposed to Germany in the 1930s. We are parallel with them historically as a society. What they're doing, who they love, the similarities between these two personalities, the docile, more reserved against the flamboyant and, just crazily, just pumped personality of Donald Trump against the, personalities of folks like Biden and Obama. Now it's a cult of personality. And the lie is the truth. And that's dangerous shit. And these motherfuckers ain't playing. And I hope brothers and sisters understand and stay the fuck out the faces of these angry motherfuckers. Stay out their faces. Now, if motherfuckers walk around there and ain't got no goddamn looking in the face, just leave them alone too. Because they ain't really, they're worthless. They're the reason these motherfuckers flourish. Did I say that? Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Let me get in your goddamn face about that shit. Did I fucking stutter? I know good folks. I do too, right? They're nice. They're wonderful. Giving, loving, caring individuals. Wouldn't hurt a fly. Don't give a fuck about what's going on in their own communities with their own folks, their own families, their own employees, their own employers. They don't give a fuck about their beliefs and what they do behind closed doors. That's where the buck stops with them. And so anything beyond their reality does not exist. As decent as they are, anytime you bring something up involving what they have constructed within this country to subjugate us, the racial question, suddenly we are the ones that make it all about race. Meanwhile, I can't fill out one fucking form. Government, state, local, county, that doesn't ask me specifically what racial group with whom I identify. Don't you fucking tell me I make it all about race. Don't you fucking tell me that shit while you motherfuckers make it all about race. The fuck do you think we doing? What, you think we ain't reading no more? That's what they think. We think we ain't reading no more. Fuck out my face. So when I talk about this shit, when I talk about what we are suffering, don't dismiss it. Don't just sit there and say, but. No, ain't no fucking but. Look, man, listen. What has to happen can't happen because they won't correct themselves. Certain things identify themselves by their circumstances. Let's look into this, shall we? They've never been able to hurt themselves. Not really. Lincoln came close and then said, everybody go home. These are the things that identify Negroes against everyone else. Negroes are very easy to hurt. They don't mind putting us through some agony, I will tell you that. But if you go back in history, you look far back enough, these types of facts establish certain things, like the Hebrews of Roman times had to have been Negroes. Quid pro quo. Why? Because they can't hurt themselves. Who did they feed to lions? Do you think that they fed white people to lions while white people looked on? They did not do that. Mm-mm. No, it was us. You see, they like feeding us to things consistently throughout history. Oh, I'm lying. Okay, so the alligators that were fed black babies in Florida is just nothing that was just, it's propaganda is what it is. It's fake news. Even the little caricatures, little figurines they have of, no, that's just all fake too. Is that all fucking Soros that's just fake, huh? I mean, it doesn't run consistently throughout your genealogy, the horrors that you commit against Negroes. You can't reflect and reserve and recall and apply that to today because that's as sure as hell what you're doing. They love killing us, but when it comes to holding themselves to account and maybe having a few of them, they can't do it. They can't even look at themselves as ugly. Even the memory of their ugliness can no longer be taught in schools. The history of their horrors must now be stricken from the fucking record. I think not. I don't think so. As sure as I am a Hebrew, I do not motherfucking think so. You're never going to forget that shit. You kidding me? You can't stop acting like your ancestors. See, it'd be one thing if I were to think that teaching, something like critical race theory in the school, denying that being taught as whatever you call a fact in school, if I thought that that would reduce the number of school shootings that bullies administer because mommy didn't hug them too goddamned much, I'd vote for that shit. Don't fucking tell me how you want to protect your children from your history. You shouldn't have done it then. Too late. Oh, and by the way, I just thought I'd go ahead and throw it out there. More is coming for those of you that are running frantically into the night, scared of whatever is pursuing you. I just thought I'd throw that out there for those of you that might look. All right, well, folks, listen, I'm going to call it a day. Only because I did this on a kind of, I was watching and, thank you for your support. For God's sake, there's a lot of you here. I could go on a little bit longer, but, and listen, folks, I'm telling the truth. They're losing their minds. They're losing their minds. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about those individuals that identify themselves as being white people. I'm not talking about anybody specific. Those individuals have lost it. It's almost like you're watching a high-powered, fast-moving train or plane going so fast that it's shaking itself apart. That's what's happening here. Yeah, they're losing it. Steer clear. All right. Thank you so much. You folks have been wonderful. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I'll be back. Okay.